What's going on, guys? It's Aaron from Market Alert, giving you your daily market alerts for stocks. With all that's happening on the coronavirus cure, news from the coronavirus drug trials may boost Gilead Sciences stock right now. But how does it look for the future of the share's performance? Before we get into it, if you like what we do here, smash that like button and subscribe for more market-related updates. And be sure to comment below on your thoughts on how the market will pan out this week with Q1 earnings report being released. Alright, back into it. Gilead Sciences has climbed 18% this year as investors applauded its investigational coronavirus treatment, remdesivir. Though the gain may seem impressive, it's far less than the shares of clinical stage biotech companies working on vaccines or therapies for COVID-19, the illness caused by the novel coronavirus. Shares such as Inevo Pharmaceuticals and Moderna have jumped 139% and 108% respectively. And Gilead stock, even with a modest increase, has reached Wall Street average price targets. So does this mean Gilead's gains are over? Well, the answer really depends on what type of gains. First, let's talk about the coronavirus news that has moved the stock. These coronavirus gains, as we like to call it, may come without any positive information about remdesivir. At the moment, the drug is being tested in 7 clinical trials to determine safety and efficacy, as well as whether the treatment time may be reduced to 5 days from 10. While some studies are evaluating the drug in patients with severe case of COVID-19, others are testing the treatment in moderate cases. The company said it expects to have preliminary data from the study involving severe patients by the end of the month and will share it as soon as possible. If news is positive, investors can expect Gilead shares to climb. Conversely, any setback may weigh on the shares. We already saw a glimpse of the share's reaction this week. A trial of the drug in China was suspended due to a lack of eligible patients, and Gilead stock slipped 4%. Then on April 16th, Stat reported a Chicago trial of remdesivir has resulted in quick improvement in respiratory problems and fever so far, with most patients discharged from the hospital within a week. Shares rose 12% in pre-market trading the next day. Though coronavirus news has spurred share movements over the last few months, in the long term, news about the rest of Gilead's pipeline and commercialized products will take over. And here, there are plenty of reasons to expect positive share performance beyond the increase we've seen in this year so far. One of them is Gilead's HIV program, with sales of its blockbuster HIV drug Biktarvy quadrupling to $4.7 billion last year from the prior year's level. Sales of the drug are expected to climb to nearly $7 billion in 2020, according to Evaluate Pharma. As such, it would take the spot as the number 10 best-selling drug worldwide for that year, research shows. Gilead's entire HIV program is growing, and so is the HIV drug market. Sales of all of Gilead's HIV drugs totaled a $16.4 billion last year, up to 12% from the previous year. At a compound annual growth rate of 6% as of last year, the global HIV drug market is forecast to reach $40.7 billion by the end of 2026, according to Fortune Business Insight. Though sales of Gilead's chronic hepatitis C drugs have been on the decline, gains in the HIV platform, along with new products on the horizon, may compensate. Though the shares have had a good year so far, Gilead remains reasonably priced in relation to book value. The company has traded at about 4 times book value over the past 2 years, down from more than 10 just 4 years ago. Gilead trades at about 18 times earnings, down from more than 30 during the second half of last year. In the near term, possible good news about remdesivir trials may support the stock, but long-term biotech investors should look at the HIV program and Gilead's arthritis drug to take the stock higher from there. Well, there you go, guys. Here's my thoughts on Gilead Sciences and how it's going to conquer the market, or not, in the future. Thanks a lot for tuning in to Market Alert. If you like what we do here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys on the next one.